I want to talk about how much money the Super Bowl commercials cost now.
How much they cost?
It's insane.
I mean, we've done something in the past. What is $5-6 million?
It goes up every single year.
Really?
But before we talk about that, just to tease the viewers, I want to talk about our live show.
Okay, not exactly the halftime Super Bowl show, but it's
No.
a live show that we're doing and we're performing it.
Yes, we're selling tickets. They're $25 tickets. It's at White Eagle Hall in Jersey City, New Jersey, March 13th. We're literally a month and 2 days away.
Yeah. And
It's February 11th.
we're planning tomorrow for it, right?
Yes, we're planning tomorrow. We're getting our whole set list, if you will.
We're going to have different songs, different themes. We're going to have different games. We're going to get the crowd involved. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait for it. Are you nervous still? Are you feeling better or worse about it?
I'm not that nervous. Okay. I think after tomorrow, I'll feel 1,000 times better because I feel like we'll actually have a very strict, not strict, but at least a guided little set list.
Yeah. As long as we have something to go off of, we're going to be able to riff, talk no matter what. But if we need or we have the agenda, I feel good.
Yeah. The Rizzler is going to be there. Alex Day is going to be hosting, formerly known as Overtime Day.
Yes.
And then we still are working out the opener, which will hopefully be a local New York City comedian.
Yeah. I don't know how realistic that is, but we can try and make it happen.
Realistic.
All right, we got to make it happen.
It's going to happen.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let's talk about the Super Bowl.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Can you guess the cost of a 30-second Super Bowl commercial this past Super Bowl?
Okay, I know in the past it's ranged from anywhere for a few $1 million to $5-6 million.
30 seconds.
I'm gonna say it goes up and up and up.
It does.
I'm gonna say it's around $7-8 million.
So every single year it's gone up. I think last year it was $4 million. It doubled to $8 million.
Yeah, I mean that's just ridiculous for 30 seconds. Are you really convincing someone during that time period to buy your product?
I don't know.
Or is it just brand awareness? It's really hard.
I don't know, but I do want to talk about the brands that spent money. Okay. I put down a list. Michelob Ultra, Dunkin' Donuts, MSC Cruises, Pfizer, TurboTax, Uber Eats, Google, Rocket, Nonprofit Christian Group, Ram, Lay's, Tubi, Novartis, Bud Light, Him and Hers, and Poppy and Stella Artois all ran 60-second commercials.
Okay, this is going to be a ridiculous amount of money. You added them all up,
So
didn't you?
60-second commercials is 8 times 2. So that's $16 they spent each.
Okay.
For a total of $272 million spent.
That's literally $250 million.
The NFL is making bank. And then on top of that, Budweiser and Nike both ran 90-second ads, which is 3 times 8. So that's, what is that, 24?
Yes, 3 times 8 is 24.
Which totaled them both combined $48 million to the NFL again. And then Jeep ran a 2-minute commercial.
2 minutes is ridiculous. That's got to cost at least $20 million.
So it's $32 million alone on one Super Bowl commercial. One Super Bowl commercial, $32 million. A net total that the NFL made, I think it's going to the NFL, this money at least.
I think it half to the network, some to the NFL. I'm sure they split.
Something like that. But just those brands listed, it was $352 million made on commercials.
Yeah, I mean, that's a ridiculous amount of money. It doesn't make any sense. Again, am I going to go buy a Jeep now? Was I not aware of Jeep before?
No, yeah.
$32 million later, they're writing it off. It's an expense for them.
The only brands that I could see them spending this money for is the brands that were in bad waters before. So Bud Light, a lot of people stopped buying Bud Light because of what they did in the past. They spent, I don't know, $24 million, $16 million, whatever it is, to put Shane Gillis and Post Malone in the ad and make it a funny ad.
I guess so. I think that makes sense. Kind of rebranding or shifting something. It does get a lot of eyeballs, but at the same time, I'm like, why aren't we getting paid this money?
No, I know.
Our channel makes a lot of viewership out there in the world. So just divvy the money to us. You don't have to pay for a Super Bowl advertisement. You could just pay for time on our podcast. Long form, maybe not so much. Short form.
What Super Bowl was that?
I get the president and the Super Bowl confused.
So they projected 126 million viewers.
Yeah.
If somebody just gives us a sponsorship for $1 million a year, we would
I mean, we hit that
20X.
basically on TikTok in a month.
Yeah, we would 20x that. We get 2-3 billion views a year.
Yeah, over 3.3 billion views a year across our short form channels, which if you're a listener right now, that might be news to you. Yes, we do a lot of viewership. I'm really proud of us.
If you're a sponsor, that might be news to you as well.
Buy us. Buy the space.
Yeah,
behind
buy the
me.
space.
This is all, you could change all of this. It's all for sale.
It's all for sale.
Yeah, I will take down anything on this wall if you give me a few $1 million. We could do it.
If you give me a few $1,000s, I'll take it all down. Maybe even hundreds.
You got to start on the millions and then they'll talk them down.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Maybe a few 100,000.
Yeah.
And we'll be golden.
Well, I thought that was crazy. Super Bowl sucked.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
I actually didn't even catch most of it. I turned it on.
Oh, true.
Mahomes got intercepted, and then it became 24-0. And
Horrible.
then I watched the halftime show. Second half started, and I was like, I'm not watching.
What'd you think of the halftime show?
It was fine, which is a great transition. Look at you. Did you do that on purpose?
About the halftime show too.
Oh yeah. What's your topic? What you
I'm talking about just the past halftime shows and this one.
Okay.
I don't think it's the same topic that you have.
I don't think it is, which I'm excited about because normally.
Also, this is an Australian football.
I like how you have it in a little like.
I didn't know where to put it, and I was kind of just bored before this. So.
Yeah, I still need a redo.
Shout out to the Richmond Tigers and the Geelong Cats.
Speaking of the Super Bowl halftime show, did you see this year's Easter eggs from the Super Bowl halftime show?
I saw the show. I don't know if I saw the Easter eggs.
So there was a bunch of hidden messages and stuff. I'm going to run you through all of them. You're going to react.
Can I guess one?
Yeah.
The A on his chain was for A minor.
That is the first one that I have. Kendrick Lamar wore a lowercase a chain that people thought was in reference to A minor in his Drake diss.
Is that not what it is?
It's not actually, because he later tweeted that the chain was from his manager's company, his manager Dave Free, his brand PG Lang. So apparently there's a lowercase I in that.
There's no
I know.
way.
They're stirring the pot. They knew. It's from his brand, whatever. Drake also has a lyric from Dave Free saying that he has Kendrick Lamar's kids.
That's
like he's
deep.
the actual
That's
father.
I think it was just for A minor.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. The stage, did you notice, was set up like a PlayStation controller?
Yes, I did see that, yeah.
So the lights went around in like a certain pattern.
Okay.
So if you actually map out the pattern that it went through, it's the cheat code for max health and armor in GTA.
Whoa, that is actually crazy. He spent so much time and money and thought process into this for like no reason.
That's like the ultimate cheat code in GTA. You know, max health, max armor. You could go around, do whatever you want, run away from the cops.
Is
and do
he
it
saying
all.
that he's like
invincible?
Nothing can happen to him? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's saying he's invincible.
He's uncancelable.
It was also, like I said, set up as a PlayStation controller, and the lights in the crowd at the end of the show said game over, implying that the feud is officially over and Kendrick won the beef.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think that he did. If you call someone a freaking pedophile and it like he didn't bounce back that hard, it's pretty much one-sided beef.
Yeah. His record, Not Like Us, won 4 Grammys. There's never been a diss track to win a Grammy singular, let alone 4 Grammys for one song.
Yeah, that's insane. No, I mean, the song is great.
Kendrick also brought out 2 of Drake's exes with Serena Williams and SZA.
Drake dated Serena Williams?
I had no idea. They were on and off between 2011 and 2015. Apparently, it didn't end up well.
She was killing the dance.
Yeah, so she did the Crip Walk during Not Like Us, and SZA obviously performed at the show. She didn't actually perform. She lip synced the whole thing.
Did she?
Oh, it was bad.
Really?
Yeah, I was watching. I caught it right away, and then I doubted it, but online said that she did.
Wow.
And in that diss track, Serena's mentioned by saying, "Better not speak on Serena." I don't know if you knew that.
I don't follow this beef at all.
Rat master over here.
I also saw that like all these like secret messaging and hidden meanings behind the show, like 15% of America understood it, and then like the older people had no idea what was going on.
My favorite was the reaction clips of like somebody had the camera on the show, and then they pan to like their 65, 7-year-old father, and they're like, "Is this music?"
They're just not even, they don't even comprehend what's going on.
And the last one I had was Kendrick performed a skit with the girl dancers behind him. Do you remember that?
Yep.
And he said, "I want to perform their favorite song, but you know they love to sue," in reference to Drake's lawsuits after Kendrick posted his house on the Not Like Us disc cover.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I saw that one.
There was a lot of stuff that went on. I think there's more hidden messages that we don't know. If we missed any,
Definitely.
I guess let us know.
I think Kendrick Lamar is like obsessed with Drake for some reason.
I just think he's just doubling down, tripling, quadrupling.
I think
he's
he
just
has
making
to,
sure.
if he keeps going after this, he needs to just find a new hobby.
I think he said game over. So hopefully
I hope it is, because this is getting a little old. We did a podcast on this like literally 8 months ago. And that was the thumbnail, Kendrick versus Drake.
That's when the beef was real.
I know. I thought beef just ends after like a diss track comes out, or like
there
2
was
weeks.
Yeah. I mean, the back and forth was cool. We got some good music out of it. I still listen to the songs to this day, but overall, the beef is over. Apparently, Kendrick won. I don't really care.
What did you think of the show?
The show itself?
Put aside the freaking little hidden meetings. Like, what do you think about the actual show?
It was all right. I feel like rap at the halftime performance is really tough to like really kind of get a great performance. I'm like more a fan like the Beyonce and Shakira one.
Okay, well, I want to ask you. Don't say anything yet.
I won't.
Was this Super Bowl halftime show better or worse than the past shows? Okay, so 2025 Kendrick or 2024 Usher?
Oh God, you're really testing me. You're assuming that I watch the halftime shows.
Yeah, yes, I am.
Yeah. I think this one was better.
I think this one was better than Usher.
I think this one was better than Usher.
I'm just not a huge Usher guy.
I'm not either. He's got some hits and you know, He performed well, I think. He could also dance, which makes it fun. But I think this one was a little more entertaining. At least the feud powered the show.
What about Rihanna in 2023 or this year's Kendrick?
Rihanna or...
Now, she was pregnant this time, so she didn't have much mobility.
Okay. Has she done it multiple times?
She did it once, I think, that one time.
Okay, so she was
pregnant. She was wearing all red. She was pregnant with the baby.
I'm going to say that one was better, but that's not saying that this one was great. That's just saying that one was better than the previous one.
So you think this Rihanna was better than Kendrick?
I think so.
I think the songs were better. I think the performance Kendrick gave was better than Rihanna. That's my opinion.
I don't know. Again, just like rap is so tough. Like live shows, we say it all the time, never as entertaining to watch.
I agree.
I think it's the same thing on TV, probably worse.
Well, let's go back to another rap one. 2022, Dr. Dre, Snoop, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, and a little bit of 50 Cent.
Yeah, that was a wild one. A lot of cameos, a lot of pop-ups. I'm going to say that one just because there were so many different people came out.
I agree. I think that one was one of the better ones in the past 10 years.
Yeah, like I expected SZA to come out. That just made sense. They have a bunch of collabs together. But Serena Williams crip walking, like, okay, get over it. That's like your big thing for the show. Move on.
What about The Weeknd in 2021 or Kendrick in 2025?
The Weeknd was a little scary.
I hate The Weeknd.
You hate him?
I just don't like The Weeknd, period.
Oh,
I'm not a big Weeknd fan.
We left his show early to go see Chance the Rapper at Firefly. Remember that?
Nope.
Yeah, exactly.
Good. I hate The Weeknd.
We wanted better seats. I think the Weeknd show was better. I think he's more of like a commercial artist than Kendrick Lamar.
You think The Weeknd was better?
Yeah, he was like walking through that like red maze thing. There was a lot of like different things going on. I don't know. I really didn't think this halftime show was like that great.
I can definitely see that.
I think it's got its moments, you know, like it was interesting at some points and they had a lot of different things go on, but I think that was
now we'll go speed round. What about Shakira and J-Lo or Kendrick Lamar?
Shakira and J-Lo was the best halftime show of all time.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Brian, it was electric. You cannot tell me it wasn't. Why are you saying that?
It's because it wasn't the best halftime show of all time. First of all, the best halftime show of all time, like as a collective group opinion, is the Michael Jackson one in like 1992. But
now we're going deep.
I think that the best halftime show of all time was Bruno Mars and the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That was really good.
Oh,
yeah.
Sick.
We watched the Shakira one down here in this basement.
I watched the Bruno Mars one down here too.
Yeah, but you should have seen us.
Actually, I watched it upstairs.
We were all dancing, going crazy down here.
It was okay.
If I had the video, I'll overlay it, which I probably don't.
It was okay.
It was phenomenal.
Name two songs that played.
She did not Wave and Flag, the FIFA song that she did. And they were just awesome. Just let them be awesome.
Yeah. All right. We don't have to go through the whole list, but I guess overall, what would you give this halftime show?
Like a 5 or 6 out of 10. Again, the Easter eggs make it more interesting, and everybody's like obsessed with this beef, so everybody's like leaning into it and saying, "Oh, he looked at the camera when he said the line." Like crazy. Okay, phenomenal.
It's literally just 15% of the population being obsessed.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't like anything special.
Yeah. Again, rap is hard to convey and like push forward in a halftime show.
I agree. I want to ask you about another halftime show.
Okay.
Can you guess what the first Super Bowl halftime show ever was? You're going to love it.
Am I?
Yes. You're going to be like literally obsessed.
Was it like Queen?
No, it wasn't an artist. It wasn't a musical guest performance.
It was a magic show.
No? It was not. I'm going to send you the video, but do you have any other guesses?
Do they do like karaoke? Did they get the fans involved?
No music involved.
Was it?
No music involved. No fans involved. It was just two guys, I think.
Oh. Ooh.
And it was not Daft Punk.
Is it music related?
No.
It's the guys with the tiger.
No.
What's their? They got like. They got mauled by the tiger.
They got mauled. They didn't die from the tiger. They're just like Vegas performers.
Vegas
they
tiger
didn't.
people. Siegfried and Roy.
Yeah, Siegfried and Roy.
Was that what I was talking about?
That is who. Yeah.
No, okay. That's what my guess was.
It was not Siegfried and Roy.
Okay.
Do you want to see what it was?
Yeah.
I'm gonna DM you on Instagram.
Okay.
A video of it. So I saw this video today, and it says, your annual reminder that the halftime show at Super Bowl I was a jetpack demonstration.
Oh, you're kidding me.
It was two guys in jetpacks flying around the stadium.
Because what, they like just got invented?
I guess.
Oh my God.
It was January 15th, 1967 in LA Memorial Coliseum. How electric is that?
This is awesome. Probably the coolest. Look, there's birds flying with them.
I know.
They're like taking a wire move. Did they put the birds
Look how
in
sick it is. I think that they should bring back halftime shows like this.
The spectacle of a sport.
I think we just screw all the musical guests. No more Bruno Mars. No more Katy Perry. No more Kendrick Lamar. Do something crazy like this.
But what are they going to do? Like, is Elon Musk going to like launch a rocket?
Just do like a competition. Like do like a washed up NFL player going one-on-one against a high school player.
Oh, so kind of make it like the All-Star game or the Pro Bowl, but do that stuff at halftime instead of like having a show. That does seem a lot more fun.
The show's getting a little old.
The show is getting low. And like, who's going to do it next year?
Post Malone would be cool.
Post Malone would be cool.
I would like.
Is
to
that
see
your
Post
guess?
Malone. That's my
your
guess.
early
yeah.
guess?
That's gonna be my guess.
I messed up the settings on my phone. I'm getting text. I'm on Do Not Disturb. This is horrible.
But I love that the first halftime show was a
Focus.
jetpack joyride
Do Not Disturb
performance.
I'm
just talking to myself here.
You are talking to yourself. No, because it's really bothering me.
You're in the podcast. Do it after.
All right. Well, I'm getting text messages while the podcast.
Yeah, you're not supposed to talk to other people during the podcast.
I'm not talking to other people. People are talking to me. So I'm trying to get the notifications to stop, so I stop getting distracted. Okay. Interesting you said. So Elon Musk.
I said what?
Interesting you say that. Just it's a transition.
I know.
You said the halftime show. We're not going to show this brand on camera.
But shout out to them because I love them.
If you want to sponsor us, we do 3.3
billion.
Out? Yeah, maybe. I might. Elon Musk, he does a lot, right?
I love Elon Musk.
He might do the halftime show next year. That'll be awesome.
He probably isn't.
That'll be very cool.
But it'd be cool.
I want to try a new series, a new thing. And it's going to be based off our predictions. Okay?
New series alert. Yep.
Will there be over or under these things in 2025? Over or under 32,000 Elon Musk tweets?
How many did he tweet last year?
He tweets so much, Brian. He averaged 68 times a day in 2024.
I mean, if you do the math, what is it? Is the line like literally right at 3,200?
I think 68. Let me do the math. 68 times 365. He tweeted around 25,000 times last year.
I'm going to say
Since
under.
the inauguration, he's tweeted 1,500 times.
I'm going to say under.
A rate unbelievably past what he was doing.
I'm going to say under.
Okay, he's doing under. Okay,
I'm going to say under because I think once after the inauguration, after the election, all that calms down, I think he's going to go a little bit more quiet because he was very vocal because of he needed to help his choice for president.
32,000 is just over 87 tweets a day. So he'd be upping like 20 tweets a day, which I think he's at the pace at right now.
I think it's going to calm down. I'm going to say under.
Does he do work?
Yeah.
If you tweet 80 times a day.
You know how much effort it takes to tweet? You pull out your phone and tweet.
80 times?
You know I could probably tweet 80 times by the end of this podcast.
He's not just saying like normal things. Like he
tweets his mind.
He's crazy.
He's not a normal guy.
I don't agree with that. Over under one.
You don't agree with what?
I don't agree with it.
With what?
He's not focusing on the things he should be focusing on.
I'm pretty sure he's fine. He's running like $1 trillion company.
He's not doing enough for he's just tweeting.
We're running like a $1,000 podcast. He's running like $1 trillion company.
I'm anti-Elon. I don't know. Over under 1.5 Kanye West albums. So he's working on Vultures 2 and he's working on Bully right now. Under?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's just all talk.
I think
he's in the news for bad things.
Yes,
he's
correct.
not doing well.
Yes, I don't think that he's going to release any of it. No, he probably will. He definitely will. But I don't think he's going to release more than one this year.
Usually when he's doing outlandish things like now, that means he's going to drop music. But
weird thing to follow.
Pretty extreme things he's doing that we don't.
Because he wants to get in the news for it. Is that why you think?
I think so. I don't know. I also think he's got to screw loose.
1.5? I'm going to go. He releases 1.
Okay, he did 2 last year.
I know. He's going to release 1.
Over under 2.5 Makeshift Project live shows.
Well, we have 1, and it's March 13th. I'm going to say 2.5. I'm going to say over.
Over. You're taking the over.
I'm going to say over. I think that if this one goes well, I think that we will book at least 2 more.
So I had a call today. I got on a call today with Michael.
Okay.
Good guy, Michael.
Good guy.
We're doing Jersey City March 13th.
Yes.
We have the potential to do Asbury, DC, Philly, Boston. We could do any of those.
Where in Asbury?
I forget the name of it.
Asbury would be electric.
Well, that's why I said Asbury would be great for us during the summer. And then the fall, I was like DC because I feel like I know a lot of people who still live in the DC area. Yeah. We could promote through the school. We could do all those things.
Yeah, no.
So those are the 3 potential shows. We know we're doing Jersey City.
We know we're doing Jersey City. March 13th, get your tickets now.
Yeah.
Before they run out.
Okay.
Hopefully they run out.
That's the second promo on the pod. You better buy them.
You better buy them.
All right, that's all I had.
Okay. It was a promo video?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Well, I wanted to talk about another guy similar to Elon Musk. Not really, just has a lot of money. Mr. Beast.
Okay.
This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast offers you $50 million to call someone right now. If they pick up, you get the money. If they don't pick up, you spend a year in prison. Who are you calling?
I feel like you would call me.
Besides that,
come on.
I want you to do it right now.
Do it right now?
I want you to call someone right now.
Who do you think's going to pick up?
Talk me through it first.
It's 5 o'clock. So I'm trying to think in my head.
I don't think that your girlfriend is around because she's at work, no?
Yeah, she's
So that can't be an option right now.
Yeah, no. I don't think she would pick up, but maybe she would.
I don't think
Clinic's
your
a
mom
little
and
slower.
dad would pick up. I think your dad would pick up before your mom.
I just spoke to my mom for like 30 minutes in the car. She's bringing my grandma to some doctor's appointment. I don't know what's going on there.
So then your mom's probably out.
My dad was napping.
So then 2 more out.
I don't know. He's probably not napping anymore.
It's a $50 million phone call.
My dad also answers, and then he's like, hold on a second. He's talking to his watch, and then he's got to go find his phone. It's a whole thing.
Were you old shaming him?
Yeah. If I were to call...
He is.
No.
He just said yeah.
No.
All right, so basically all of those are off the list, I would assume.
If I had to call someone right now that I know will pick up, I'm calling Chris.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, unless he's at the gym.
Is that your final answer?
I would normally call Brutzman. I feel like Brutzman would definitely pick up.
So to clarify, if they don't answer and send a text, it doesn't count. They have to physically answer the phone call on the first call. They can't call you back. They can't call you anything. I don't know if
Matt's out of work.
This is either $50 million or a year in prison.
Let me see if there's anyone else real quick. Let me just look. Rahal.
Well, I would think that your 2 roommates for background, his 2 roommates are Chris and Matt. That's what he's debating.
Andrew might pick up. Oh, Venezia's at work. Okay, damn it. I'm going to call Chris.
All right.
You know why? Because he just quit his job.
Put on speaker. So he's probably not doing anything.
He's been watching Love Island all day.
Oh, so then he's definitely going to pick up.
So does that not count? You want me to call someone else?
Unless he's at the gym. No, that's correct. I mean, that's how it would work if Mr. Beast offered you the money right now.
Come on.
I
don't want to go to prison.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah! Woohoo! He answered.
I just won $100 million.
$50 million.
$50 million.
What?
Yeah. Thank you.
What?
All right, bye.
See you later.
Wait, Matt, did you hear that?
He's joking. Bye.
I want $50 million.
Okay, goodbye.
All right. Well, then that was pretty damn good. You probably could have called Matt too because he was next to him.
Yeah, apparently he was right there. Yeah. I knew he was home from
work. That was pretty good.
Known.
Pretty good job.
Oh, man. If I had to pick someone else,
a funny gimmick.
You would definitely call me, though.
No, I would call my mom. My mom always answers.
Your mom is on it.
You would probably be a close second.
I'm usually pretty good on my phone.
My girlfriend doesn't answer me often. No, she's at school usually. I thought
Matt texted me, said, Zach, call me. I'll play it better.
Too bad.
Too bad. Sorry. Random question. Do you remember the fastest kid in your elementary school?
I do, yes.
You do, right?
Yeah.
You just specifically do.
Do you want me to say who it is?
Everyone does.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Tom Mastro Giovanni.
Oh, no, that is a really good one.
He was the fastest, I think.
I don't know. I thought Justin Maritado. Because at least from...
There's no way.
No, I didn't know Mastro. I didn't know Mastro until like 6th, 7th grade.
True. Mastro wasn't in my elementary school. He was in my middle school.
I'm saying like 3rd grade recess, like you're going... There was always a fastest kid on the playground. Yeah. And it was the most important thing
Ryan Hammer.
Ryan Hammer's a good one.
He was really fast.
That's a very good one. Go follow Ryan.
Yeah. Ryan Hammer 9.
Recess and racing on the playground is the single most important thing to a 3rd grader out of everything in life at their time.
At least boys in 3rd grade.
Yes, boys in 3rd grade.
Girls didn't care at all.
And every single boy who's been in 3rd grade, now, today, 20 years later, they know who the fastest kid was.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you like...
I'm sure... They don't actually, but...
No, but I'm sure that they do. At least like athletic kids, because you're leaving out like half the grade that doesn't really partake in that kind of stuff.
They stay in at lunch and they eat brownies and cookies. You know Hassan...
Fat shaming people.
No.
Fat shaming.
I'm not saying they were fat. I ate brownies and cookies too. You know Hassan Minhaj? That's how you pronounce it.
Who the hell is that?
So he's a comedian. He said this on a podcast.
How do you pronounce it?
Hassan. It's Hassan Minhaj.
Okay.
I know. What do you want from me?
I believe you.
I think because every single person actually knows who that person was to them, I want them to comment on the video.
I like
the
that.
first and last name of the fastest kid in your elementary school.
Why did you just say that guy Hassan Minhaj?
Because he mentioned and said this on a podcast, and I completely agreed with him.
Tag them too.
Make sure you tag them and put their full government name.
Their social security number.
No.
You don't need number. We need all of the information.
Like for me, like I said, Justin Maritado. You're saying Ryan Hammer. I think Ryan Hammer is definitely up there, probably top 3.
I think Mastro is, but he wasn't technically on the elementary school.
Ryan McGrain, low key, very fast in elementary school.
Too big.
No, but he was fast.
You were too.
In 3rd grade. I was.
But you guys were too big, I think.
Yeah, we just had long strides. I think that's what happened.
That makes sense.
So I want to know who the fastest person in your elementary school was. So
shout out to Ryan Hammer 9. Go follow him on YouTube if it doesn't air anywhere else. We'll see.
I'm trying to think of other things that were important in 3rd grade to me. Like what my snack was at lunch.
That was extremely important. You know what I used to get at high school every day? I used to get the spicy chicken sandwich. Mm-hmm. Spicy chicken sandwich and cookies.
Do you remember the jump-a-thon?
I do. The jumping rope.
I was a jumpster.
I was a alternate one year. I never made it to the league.
Basically, there was like a show that was put on during gym class, and you would jump rope. Again, Justin Maritato was supposed to be my partner. He was out, so Miss Armstrong. Do you remember Miss Armstrong?
I do. Yep.
She had to be my partner in the jumping rope. I mean, as a third grader, it was kind of cool. I don't know.
All right. I want to talk about geography. I have a lot of geography stuff now.
Okay. Sounds good.
Unless you want to talk about basketball, but I could save that for hoops. We'll see.
You know what I think? And let us know in the comments. I feel like we moved away from talking about sports a lot.
Yeah, but we have to do it.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I like sports. You want to talk about sports?
Yeah, let's get into sports a little bit.
Talk about a sport thing.
I feel like I like being that like the 30% sports.
I agree.
Because everyone says we're a sports podcast, but we're really not, but we are.
I mean, especially since we made Makeshift Hoops, we've talked less about basketball because we saved the basketball for that.
Yeah.
But we're going to talk about
Super Bowl. We did, but the entertainment side of things.
We're going to talk about basketball.
It counts.
There may be a new worldwide basketball league that rivals the NBA in the near future.
Whoa, Saudi?
Maybe.
Okay.
I have the information. This is like a real thing that might happen.
Is it going to be like, are you lying to me?
No, I promise you. I promise you.
Okay.
No crosses.
So almost like how Live Golf came in for the PGA.
Correct.
Like they're going to pay the best players in the world to go play elsewhere.
Yes. There's a group of investors, including Maverick Carter. Do you know who that is?
I have no idea who Maverick Carter.
It's a great name.
Sounds like a pilot.
That's LeBron James' business partner.
Oh.
Okay. For a lot of ventures and stuff like that. They have already put together $5 billion to create this league.
Is LeBron involved in this?
LeBron's not involved yet.
Okay.
It's just his business partner that's doing this separate. But he has ties to LeBron, ties to the Lakers. He has heavy, strong ties to the Lakers. The concept would be very similar to F1 and Live, where they travel around the world to play in all these destinations rather than just in the USA.
They'd be like the Harlem Globetrotters, except the best players in the NBA.
And not staged.
Oof. Okay. How many teams?
The key differences, perfect, you brought that up. Key differences, there would be 6 men's teams and 6 women teams, okay? Obviously, the men wouldn't play the women, but there'd be 6 men's teams to start, okay?
Okay, good start.
Games will be played in 8 cities across the world. So they haven't announced the cities at all, but they would be played all over the world. And the incentive for players to join is that on top of their salaries, potentially from Saudi backing it, on top of that, they would also own a piece of the league, each athlete. Or at least each big name athlete. So if they wanted to get LeBron after he retires, they would give him a portion of the league.
So this is like the equivalent to me of Messi, Ronaldo going to Saudi, Messi coming over to the US, playing for Miami. Are they looking at like older players, like after their career, like watching people? Or are they looking like to bring the young guns over?
They're looking at everyone. So I think that they are gonna target LeBron when his contract is up, which is 2026, I think. So next year he has an option. They're looking at him. They're looking at other players.
That's like if Tiger went to Live, which he got an offer for like $1 billion, but didn't go.
Yeah. So it's up to the players at the end of the day. But if they can if they can put these incentives behind him, it might actually happen. There's a graphic that Clutch Points posted. It shows an image of 5 players: Luka in a Singapore uniform, Jokic in a Tokyo uniform, Shea in a Rome uniform, Wemby in a Paris uniform, and LeBron in a London uniform.
Wait, so they'd be teams by country?
Kind of. There would be like a team in 6 different cities and countries around the world. Do you agree with those 6 or 5 teams at least?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds fine.
It sounds like New York City should have to be one.
Yeah.
Or LA.
But I guess it wouldn't because it would conflict with the NBA? Maybe
I don't know. So Singapore, Tokyo, Rome, Paris, London.
Singapore's crazy.
Singapore's rich, I think.
Okay, that makes sense.
But I feel like there'd be one in Saudi too. What other city would you add to this?
I feel like France.
Sydney? Paris is in there already.
Oh, you said, no.
I would add Sydney.
My bad. Sydney, Australia. That would be really good.
The Sydney Kangaroos.
Yeah, Africa, maybe. No, I have no idea. Africa is a continent. Johannesburg, South Africa.
That's a good one. Mexico City.
It would have to be like places where, Ireland.
Rio de Janeiro.
Oh, the Guinness.
The Ireland Guinness. The Dublin beers.
It would be good. No, I don't know. I'm really bad with cities, geography in general.
That's fine. But I think if one sport were to go worldwide next, it should be basketball.
China's got to have one, no?
Beijing.
Yeah.
I thought that there was one. No, there isn't. Tokyo was on one.
Interesting.
But yeah, I think if there was one sport to go worldwide next, because golf is obviously worldwide now, F1, soccer's worldwide, I think it should be basketball because it's definitely the biggest worldwide that isn't worldwide.
It's very interesting. I think LeBron could go that route
After he retires.
Yeah. It's kind of like, but those older players at like the Big 3 league or whatever it is that Ice Cube has, it's like no one watches that.
Yeah.
And it's like, and you have like T-Mac and like all these other players that used to be great, but like you don't want to watch a washed up version of the person you grew up watching.
But you do think about like players like Jokic, where he really doesn't enjoy the NBA. Maybe he wants to stay home near his home country and go play in like London and then have like a 2-hour commute rather than an 8-hour flight.
Which is so weird that he
hates the NBA.
Yeah, why does he hate the NBA?
No, I just think that
he doesn't enjoy it. He's like, whatever.
He just makes $40 million a year.
Yeah, just casual. Jeez.
And drops 40 a night.
He had a 3 from the corner, I think like 2 nights ago or last night. It was like,
he's a beast.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know.
He's having the best season of all time.
Oh, well, he might not win MVP.
Okay. You want riddles?
Sure.
Because we're talking about sports?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, but
Doesn't
you
make
love
any
your
sense.
riddles.
That's all I got. I have a few things for you. Here we go. I bet you can't get all 5 of these easy riddles right.
Okay.
Okay.
And I can.
You think you can?
Not all 5, but some of them.
I think you got to get all 5. Come on.
Okay.
Believe in yourself. How many months of the year have 28 days?
All of them.
Which is how many?
12.
Okay.
What do you mean? Why did
I said how many, and you said all of them, but I wanted like a
What's
number.
the difference, Zach? 12?
I don't know. Listen,
Obviously, I know how many months there are in a year.
I'm just making sure. I asked you how many. You
That
said
was
all
a
of them.
weird
It's
follow-up
not
question.
which months have 28 days. It's how many.
12.
Okay, 12. You'd be correct. Good job. Interesting,
Thanks.
because they all have 28 days. They have at least 28.
We've clarified that already.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, next one. It belongs to you, but your friends use it more. What is it?
Your time. Is it not your time?
Not your time. Think about it for a
It
second.
belongs to you.
Belongs to you, but your friends use it more.
Your name.
Yes, your name, Brian.
Bang.
2 for 2.
My name, Brian.
Your name, Brian. See,
it.
I just said it, Brian.
I'm too good at this.
You're too good at that. Oh, you're too good at this. Kate's mother has 3 children. Snap, crackle.
Kate.
Yeah, Brian.
It's too easy.
Yeah, way to go. Well, these next 2 get a little more tough. If you don't keep me, I'll break. What am I?
A secret.
Okay.
A lie.
You're close. You're close. Secret.
If you don't keep me, I'll break.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a truth or a lie.
You know the word for it, but you're not saying
Secret?
it. It's like right in between all those
It's
words.
like a
Like, what does he break a blank?
promise.
Yes, a promise. Okay. If you don't keep me, you'll break a promise.
4 for 4 right
That's
there.
4 for 4. This one's the toughest one. Let's see if you can use that brain of yours.
Okay.
What do the letter T and an island have in common?
The letter T and an island.
Have in common.
You know, that's a good question, Zach.
Come on. you can get there.
The letter T and an island.
Yes.
The letter T, A-N-D, an island.
Yes.
They're both not letters.
So what's an island?
Form of land.
Okay. Around what?
Water.
So it's what in the water? It's in the...
Middle of the water. Mm-hmm. The T is made from water.
You just basically said it basically.
T is
before.
made from water.
No.
T is in the middle of water.
Yes, they're both in the middle of water.
Literally the word.
W-A-T-E-R in the word and then surrounded by land.
I got it.
Good. Nice.
Thank you.
Ryan's a genius.
I am a genius.
One more riddle for you. You ready?
Yes.
You want a
Born
riddle?
ready,
Zach's riddle time. What 5-letter word typed in all capital letters can be read the same upside down?
Is there like an actual answer to this?
There's an actual answer to this one. Let's see if you can figure it out.
5-letter word, all caps, and it can be written upside down or read upside down?
Yeah. So if you
As the same word?
Yes. If you flip the word upside down, it would read the same exact word. So there's a route in my head that I would go to solve this.
Yeah, I would put 2 vowels in the middle, and they'd probably be O's.
You could do that if you want.
Is that not the answer?
I mean, you could try.
So that's not the answer.
I would think like towards the route of like what letters can be flipped.
O.
Okay. Oh, it's a good
O,
one.
and I'm looking at my keyboard right now because it's all caps. I think O can. I think Z can. I think N can.
No, N can't.
No, because then it would be the opposite. I can. Mm-hmm. I, O. Oh, no, Z cannot, right? Z can.
No, Z can. Z can.
Oh, it can? C?
Yes, it can.
But that's not in the word,
That's not in
clearly.
the word.
Can L?
No.
Oh, H can.
I'll give you a hint. There's 2 letters in there that if you flip, it's the same letter.
Yes.
And then there's 2 letters that flip and are the opposite.
Ah, gotcha.
So you flip the letter and it becomes a different letter.
Gotcha. I didn't know that was part of the thing.
So 3 of the letters actually.
S?
Okay. I like that.
S-O?
No.
S-I?
No.
S and I are in there?
No. You got to flip a letter. Which letter are you choosing?
W turns into M.
Okay.
And then M turns into W.
Okay.
So it's got to be an S, an M, a W. And there has to be a vowel in there.
Okay. Yes.
It's probably an I.
I like it. So where?
Sims.
No, not Sims.
Wait.
Because Sims is S-I-M.
Swims.
Swims. Yes, Brian. You got there.
Swims.
Oh, that felt good, didn't
Women.
it? How good did that feel?
It felt okay.
Okay.
Didn't feel
yes,
like amazing.
S-W-I-M-S. If you flip it, all caps. We'll do it visual on the screen.
Will you?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
You'll
makes
see
sense.
that it spells swims.
I mean, yeah, you just have to put the word underneath the word.
Yeah, you could do that. Or you could flip it.
You can do that as well also.
Give a nice 180. All right, that concludes Riddle Time.
I have a
That's
question about some geography.
it. Okay, I love geography.
Okay.
It's my favorite subject.
So we've created the worst city possible by choosing one per category, one city per category. I want you to create the best city possible.
Okay, we did that. And we're going to do it again.
We didn't do that.
No, I mean, we're going to do a different
We're
version
going
of
to do
that.
the opposite.
Yes,
We're going to
yes.
flip it. Create the best city possible by choosing one per category.
Okay.
What city has the best food?
Okay, Italy.
That's a country.
Come on. Oh.
What is wrong with you? It was not a trick question.
I was fooling you. I was pranking you. I was just making sure.
Zach. You can only choose one city one time. So there's 5 categories, 6 categories.
Does Rome have good food? Because it's in Italy? Let's go Rome.
Rome?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I don't know
thought
what
you were
I'm
going to
talking
choose
about.
Naples because we posted the top 10 best city foods.
That would make more sense, but
He's going Rome.
Fine.
All right. What about weather?
I was thinking about this.
Were you?
Yeah.
When?
Today.
Okay.
I was thinking about this. What city has the best weather? Somewhere where it's nice all year round. San Diego.
Wow. I thought you were going to say Miami.
Well,
Never
Miami's
over
good
100 degrees.
too. No, but you know what it is? Miami gets a little chilly when it's windy. Yeah, forget that. San Diego, beautiful all year round. Still gets windy on the shore, but we're going with it.
San Diego for weather. What about sports? In the world,
In the world.
what city has the best sports?
Oh, man.
And you can't choose Rome or San Diego.
I mean, I'm going to go New York City.
Okay.
Barcelona? No. New York. Let's go New York.
Whatever you want to pick.
Real Madrid?
They don't have anything
Madrid
else, though.
Yeah. No, let's go New York City.
All right. New York over LA.
It's probably Boston.
Whatever you want to pick.
I'll go
Zach.
Boston.
Boston.
Title town.
Okay. Boston is the best sports city in the world, apparently. Okay. What about tourism?
New York City.
Oh, my God.
wait.
You are so American.
No. Wait, what are you saying? What's the question here?
Tourism. Who has the best, things for tourism?
Okay, I thought you meant
visit.
the place with the most tourists.
No.
You're saying the place
You're
with
building
the
the best city.
Okay, I'm building it. If I build it, they will come.
I think Athens is probably pretty cool.
Athens sounds
Rome is
good.
cool, but you can't pick that.
Yeah, that's all right.
You go to London, Paris. You can go to China. Somewhere
London.
in China.
Oh, Big Ben.
Sydney,
Sydney.
Rio,
Anywhere
in the world.
Let's go Sydney.
Okay.
The Opera House.
The Opera House.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what else they have
Sydney
there.
Harbor Bridge.
That's all I know.
Bondi Beach.
Bondi Beach.
Beautiful.
Kangaroos.
Beautiful there. Actually, not many kangaroos there, but
Wombats.
sure. All right. What about scenery?
Scenery. Oh, Slovenia's beautiful.
That's not a city.
I
That's
know.
a country again.
Ljubljana. What's it called? Scenery. What's scenic? Let's go. What's in Switzerland? They have big mountains. What's a city in
I
Switzerland?
actually don't know a city in Switzerland.
Zurich.
Oh, Zurich.
Yeah, let's go with there. They have beautiful mountains there. The
Zurich, Switzerland.
scenery's
That's
unbelievable.
honestly a pretty good pick.
Thank
and
you.
then what about traffic? The best city for traffic.
But like the clearest traffic, or are we looking to get in traffic?
It's your city, so you
Okay.
build it.
Well, we don't want a lot of traffic.
You could pick Boise, Idaho, and have no traffic.
We don't want to do that though. What place has?
Why?
Because it's like too open there. Like I
Oh,
feel
it's
like you
too
want to be.
open?
Yeah,
You
you
need
want
a
to be a
little-
little lively in this city.
Jersey City?
Jersey City is a little too much. It takes 15 minutes to get to Hoboken.
Asbury Park?
Yeah, let's go Asbury Park. Why
All right,
not?
Asbury
Yeah,
Park.
let's throw it out there. Why not?
All right,
Because
that's
you know
your
what?
best
It's
city.
busy during the summer, but then it clears up in the winter. So you got seasonal.
Yeah, that's
Keep-
your best city in the world.
Yeah, you know what? We made it.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
You asked me tough questions. So
I have
I'm gonna
another
ask-
list about that, but we're going to compare some continents.
Okay. Can't
We could do that
Stay-
after your topic.
Okay, stay tuned. How much money should a man spend on an engagement ring?
I don't know.
You have no idea.
I really don't know.
Do you have any clue?
I think the general consensus is like 10 to 15% of your yearly salary. Is that accurate?
10 to 15%.
Is that accurate?
Yeah, around that.
So like if you make $100,000, 10 to 15K, does that make sense?
I think that sounds, the rule of thumb is 2 to 3 months of a man's yearly salary. So that would be roughly 10, 15%.
Okay, a little less, I think.
My personal opinion, you can't put a price on love.
I mean, you got to put a price on a ring, though. You can't just steal a ring.
I'm winking because love is in the air.
Your girlfriend doesn't even watch the podcast. Stop sucking up to her.
Yeah, no, I thought it was interesting. So like if you make $100,000, around, 10, 15 grand, 130 grand, I think was like around 20 grand. So you're talking, you get up there a little bit in price as you increase your salary.
2 months out of the year, if you make 120 grand is 10 grand.
Yeah, it's like close 18,
You're
20
right.
grand.
Yeah, 20 grand.
So you get up there. A study found that couples who spend more on weddings and engagement rings are more likely to get divorced.
I could honestly believe that.
Yeah.
Because they want to do it for show and they want to show off.
They're not invested in the relationship. They want the story.
Well,
They're
that's
like,
a
look at this
generalization.
ring.
That's a big generalization.
No, I'm throwing it out there. I'm stating it on this podcast.
Well, my
That's what
friend's
I'm
getting
saying.
married in 2 weeks and you're coming to the wedding and it's massive.
Yeah, but that's fine.
It's fine now just because it's our friends?
He's a big guy.
It needs to be big.
He's like 6'7". He's tall. He's a big guy.
He's taller than you.
No, he is. Yeah, which 99% of people aren't. Everybody, when they see us, oh, you guys are taller than I expected. Oh, well, you just sit behind the desk all day. Yes, more modest celebrations are linked to lower divorce rates. So
I can believe that. That makes sense.
So the moral of the story is buy a cheap ring for your wife.
Oh, God, Zach.
Let's have a small wedding. Let's not do anything.
Let's invite 10 people, spend $2,000 on it.
And it's going to be a very happy, long relationship that you have.
Yes. Again, generalization.
So here's my question for you, Brian.
What's my question?
After all this information, how much are you going to spend on your engagement ring?
I'm probably going to do what the standard says. Okay. I'm not going to spend more or less. I think girls know that. I think girls know that fact where it's like whatever it is, 10% of your salary or whatever it may be. So I think that they expect that. Because like if you're going to get married to a girl, they probably should be knowing how much you make a year. Right?
So, yeah, that's fair.
So I think that they have a number in their head where it's like, okay, my guy makes X amount of money. I should be getting X amount of money on my ring.
So I agree with you, and this is man to man we're talking now, right?
Sure.
That's good to 50-50 partners. So like we had a really good year last year.
Yes.
But like the year before that, you were on salary at a company. So
Correct.
you know what you're going to make. So what's the actual expectation for us?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, do you go based off like the projected number in your head? Because what we made last year could be more or less than we make this year. Or do you just go based off like a 3-year average for the engagement?
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hopefully be at a point where money doesn't matter at that point.
Okay.
And I'm just going to buy her a very nice, whatever she wants. Okay. That's what I'm going to buy.
That's
whatever my girlfriend wants.
You escaped the answer there, and that's a good way to do it.
I think realistically, like I think that we could buy our girlfriend a pretty nice ring.
No, you can, but like if you're going based off the rule of thumb, like it's hard for us because like we don't know our salary basically until the end of the year.
Based off the year prior. That's what I'm basing it off.
So if you have a really great year and then you're in the tank for like 3-4 years,
it's fine.
If you bought the ring that year, you're screwed.
Yes.
Okay.
That's it.
And since you spent a lot of money on it, you're not going to have a long and healthy relationship because the statistics say otherwise.
That's it. That's it.
It's tough. It's a tough world out there.
You're already making excuses to save money on it.
No. It was just a funny conversation I had with an old coworker, actually.
Oh, God. An old corporate folk.
Well, she's dating a lawyer, and he's looking for a job. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about this stuff. She doesn't watch either. No one watches.
No one. People watch.
No one's watching. Not anyone that I talk to in my daily life. Esteban listens to the podcast.
Good.
Esteban.
As he should. Shout out to Esteban. Esteban, sorry. Damn it.
No, well, it depends on his golf round.
Yeah.
Because when he plays well, he's
also when he gets
Esteban.
drunk, he says Esteban, which is like his actual name, I think.
Okay.
Which continent is better, North America versus Europe? I have categories for you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. North America or Europe, who has better food?
Better food? Ooh.
So do you need clarification what North America is?
No, I understand. Okay. Mexico, Canada, and
USA.
USA, yes.
There you go.
Oh, this one's interesting. Listen, the fruit, the veggies, very fresh in Europe. But I think overall diversity of food, No, everything we eat here is what they have over there. I'll go Europe.
Central America also counts as North America. But I do agree, Europe has way better food.
It's like everything we eat over here is just versions of what they eat over there.
Ours are just processed.
Yes. Yeah.
We suck.
No, well, Mexico.
No, they have 10 times better food.
Mexico's got good food.
It doesn't carry for Italy and
It doesn't.
France and
I also rather just have
places.
Chipotle.
I had Chipotle for lunch. What about sports? Europe or North America?
I mean, North America, clearly. And I know all you soccer heads, you footies,
football
as they call
folk.
them. Yes, football folk.
Footy head.
You're going to say soccer is the best sport in the world. That's fine. You can have it.
It's false.
I don't want it. Football, basketball, baseball, which is not a
Hockey.
dying sport.
Hockey.
No, I mean, we kill it over here. We got the best athletes in the
I
world.
agree.
Therefore, it's the best
We
competition
100%.
in the
Well,
world.
maybe not the best athletes, but in our respective sports, yes.
In our sports, for sure.
I agree.
Even baseball, well, North America, because if you conclude Puerto Rico and Dominican
Mexico.
Republic and stuff, like those players are
You're right.
the best in the world.
In baseball specifically, but yes.
Canada's got the best hockey
Actually,
players.
didn't Korea win or Japan?
They did, but that doesn't
So,
matter.
We're not talking about Asia.
But you're putting together all of, well, I guess you do the same thing.
Yeah, you do the same thing. All right. What about nightlife? North America or Europe?
Nightlife, let's go North America.
Really? Interesting choice there. Interesting
I don't know. I haven't
choice.
really experienced, oh, wait, but Ibiza.
Ibiza.
Best. Oh, no, they got some good spots over there. Okay, I'll go Europe. Why not?
Really?
Yeah.
Not Las Vegas,
Well, you're just
Miami?
saying really to whatever I,
I know.
say.
Mexico
Like,
City, all the spring break destinations.
Yeah, no.
Toronto?
Puerto Vallarta. Okay, I'll go North America.
But you got Venice. You
Stop.
got
I
Rome.
don't want- no,
You
no,
got
no.
all in Italy. You
That
got
doesn't
Greece.
matter. No.
You got
know what?
Mykonos.
They're more wholesome during the day. They get the daytime stuff. We get the nighttime. Nightlife. Come
So
on.
we have better nightlife here.
Let's go North America.
All right.
New York City, best city in the world.
What about music? North America or Europe?
I'm taking North America. Listen, Andre Bocelli, love you. It's a great
Ed
artist.
Sheeran?
Ed
The
Sheeran?
Beatles? Rolling
Ed
Stones?
Ed Sheeran's Canada. No, wait, no, he's not. no.
Ed Sheeran's Canada. He literally has a British accent.
We got Justin Bieber, baby.
We do. We have Drake.
Yes, we got Drake.
But they have Central C.
I don't care. So I've actually seen him live.
I agree.
But no, I'm saying North America.
have
Listen, we're
better
the
music.
music capital of the world.
I would agree with that.
I'm coining it. I don't care.
What about history? Who has better history?
Let's go Europe.
Yeah.
They're ancient times. Athens owns it.
You got to give it to
They
them.
own the history.
They do. Rome does too.
North America discovered by Europe.
The gladiators?
Therefore, we have to give it to them.
Well, it was discovered by Europe. There were still people here.
Yeah, but we don't know the history prior to that.
I think we kind of do.
I think we do too, but it's nothing
don't know it,
compared
but-
to the Roman Empire. Come on.
Yeah, I know. I think about that every day. What about weather? Who has better weather? This might be a toss-up.
Yeah, I think it depends where you are.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say North America because it's wider or longer.
I'm thinking North America too because you get everything. So I feel like Europe in general,
The
besides
hottest
maybe
it gets is like Sicily.
yeah, which
that's
is
the
like
most south.
still not that warm in the winter.
I think it's hot, but
Yeah?
it's like I think it's like Florida. But we have Mexico too, so you can get real
yeah,
hot.
you can get real hot, you can get real cold. If you want to go skiing, the winter sports, you know what? Let's go out west. Let's go to Lake Tahoe.
Not the Swiss Alps.
Swiss Alps? Oh, those are pretty good, but not the same. have
the
you
same.
have you snowboarded on Colorado snow? Come on,
I haven't.
I haven't either.
Okay.
I actually don't even know if it's that good.
All right, so let's tally it up. Food, Europe. Sports, America. Nightlife, America. Music, America. Weather, America. History, Europe. And I said America, but it's really North America.
Yeah, North America.
So you think North America is the better continent?
I guess so.
Apparently.
I guess that's the route we're going.
According to those categories?
Sorry
you do.
to our European audience. I didn't mean it.
We still love you.
I still love you, as always. I got one more question for you. How many more questions do you got?
I could go on for days, but I'll have
We're at
one more.
54 minutes.
I'll do one more after this.
One more after this? Okay. This one's just a random one.
Okay.
You know, we're just going to get silly on the podcast. You know,
Let's do
figure
it.
why not? You know, why not get, really silly?
Let's do it.
$100,000 a year, but you become naked for exactly 1 second at a random time each month.
Oh my God.
Are you doing it?
$100,000 a year. So it's my salary.
Yeah, it's really not a significant amount of money.
1 second?
1 second every month at a random time.
Do I know the time?
You don't know the time. It's random, hence the word random.
I'm not doing it.
You're not doing it?
No.
Really? Once a month. That's 12 times a year for 1 second.
What happens if I'm at a school? I'm going to get arrested.
You just gaslight everyone around you. Be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
What if I'm at a mall in public? I'm going to get public intoxication. Not intoxication.
No,
public nudity. I'm going to get public nudity.
Like if you're at a... Yeah, you can't say that, can you?
What?
Did you say it well?
Public nudity?
Oh, yeah, you did. You could end up naked in some really bad situations.
What if I'm in a police office?
Yeah, I figured in front of like authority, at a funeral, a family gathering, in an elevator.
Yeah,
what
no.
about a job interview?
I'm not doing it.
God forbid you have to go on a job interview.
I'd rather take my chances on making $100,000 next year than be naked for a second every month.
But it could also happen like while you're sleeping, technically, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a 50-50 shot, but that means
Not really 50-50. It's like a third, right?
Well, yeah.
Because you like sleep for 8
Even
hours.
if it is a 50-50 shot of you being alone, then that's still 6 months of the year where you're in public.
So what would be the price for you to do it?
I don't think I would do it.
For 1 second.
No, because I think that's 12 opportunities for me to get caught by a police officer naked in public and thrown in jail.
But it's 1 second. So they'll look and then they'll be like, oh my God. And they'll look back and be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Just gaslight them.
Not doing it.
Wow.
I'd rather just make the $100,000 on my own.
What if it was 6 times a year? Every 2 months.
For $100,000?
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
Are you doing it?
I would do, yeah. I'd do it for $100,000.
Well, you go out naked all the
No,
time.
I don't.
You go to nude beaches. Tell them.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I've been to one nude beach, but I didn't.
What?
No.
Really?
But I wasn't nude. I was walking around it clothed.
You just had your Speedo on.
No, yeah, I was in San Diego. No, not the Speedo. I wasn't wearing a Speedo. No, I'm not even paying attention to what you're saying.
I know. That's your problem. You don't pay attention to what I say, and I can slip the things under you.
You just say whatever you want, and I just,
Yep.
the typical
Jack
transitions.
likes men.
Stop it.
All right, I have one more for you.
Yeah, why not?
Well, let's talk about Americans and being weird. Or weird, as people say. We're weird. Are Americans weird for doing these things? Okay? Mm-hmm. Are we weird for having bigger portion sizes?
I don't think we're weird. I just think we're fat.
That's honestly very fair.
Oh my goodness.
Like we have bigger coffee cups. We have bigger McDonald's sizes, bigger food things in general.
This is a coffee cup I'm not showing you the brand
You
of.
can't even see it.
But we love this brand.
Please sponsor us. You think it's weird or no?
I don't think it's weird. Again, I think we're just fat. I think we want more food, and if it's available, we're going to eat it, and we've been trained that way. So we're going to continue to eat a ton of food.
For like lesser of a price,
Yeah.
usually.
Why? Because it's like economies of scale? Like
Well, I
that
just
thing?
think of McDonald's being cheap.
So like the more food you produce, the less of... No, I just think we're just born to eat that much.
Okay.
We're trained for it.
Is it weird that we put ice in all of our water?
No.
So like when you go out to restaurants, they bring you iced water, right? Mm-hmm. In Europe, they don't do that.
Yeah, you know what we need to do?
What?
Listen, I'm putting this law on paper.
What?
If you put ice in my water, bring a straw. I'm tired of drinking ice water.
All right, this is your sidetracking. You're sidetracking.
I'm just telling you. So what you asked me?
Is it weird that we put ice in our water?
No, I don't think it's weird, but bring me a straw.
I think that you need ice in your water.
No, I'm fine with room temperature a lot of the time.
Yeah, but I
Like
would
the
way
water I
rather
drink,
have
like-
ice water.
I like just a little cool,
Okay, so that's
like,
ice in the water.
No, like if you got like fountain water
No.
and without the ice
water.
I'm pretty fine with that.
All right. Are we weird that we say the Pledge of Allegiance before school every day?
That's like a proud of your country thing. So I don't
It's
think.
mandatory. In every school in America, it's pretty much mandatory.
Yeah, you stand up. Oh, Mr. Hunt, everybody.
Is
up.
it weird or no?
I think it.
Zach has an hour cap on like his attention span, so he just goes.
I don't think it's weird. Listen, this is the country. We're proud of it. We're free. This is what we do.
You don't think it's weird
we
because
gotta-
you were normalized to it?
Yeah, I mean we do
It'd
all the
probably
time.
be a little
I'm sure.
like culty if
No, you know what's
it's
fine?
outside the U.S.
It's like what, like 20, 25 seconds long? If it were like a 3-minute like ballad, forget it. That's weird.
like
But Pledge of Allegiance takes like
the
20
national
minutes.
anthem.
Yeah, like if we did the national anthem every morning,
Yeah, that is weird.
it's kind of weird that we do it before sporting events.
I like it. You're praying for their health and safety.
Is that why you do it?
I don't know.
Then it would be prayer, not an anthem.
It's America's prayer. Free water or free refills. Is that weird?
I don't think that is weird. I think that's your God-given right.
Not a lot of countries have free water or free refills.
Free water is crazy. How they? Oh my God! I paid $10 for a bottle of water in St. Kitts.
Yeah,
$10.
That's insane. $10.
Yeah, I was at a resort. If you go to the lobby, you go to the counter, they give it to you for free. But if you order from the bar, forget it.
I think water should be free everywhere if it's just for drinking purposes.
It's a basic human right.
And then free refills isn't offered everywhere, but most places.
What would be a non-drinking purpose?
A shower.
Okay. If it's in a bottle is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Okay. What about the way we...
Not bottle, sorry. If you could pour it into a cup.
Okay. What about the way we order our dates? So we go month, day, year, // every other country goes day, month, year, which I personally think makes a lot more sense.
We have a Scottish editor that hates the way we organize our folders.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense because it should go from the smallest to the largest. So day, month, year.
Oh, so you think we're wrong?
I think we're wrong in that.
We're probably wrong, but I don't think it's wrong. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. What's the question you're asking me? I don't even know.
Is it weird?
Is it weird?
That we order our dates that way?
I don't think it's weird. I think we like to be different. We have the U.S. system, right? And then we have the metric system.
It's weird.
Weird is like odd. It's different.
What about drive-through restaurants? Is that weird that we have those?
I think it's convenient. But I think
agree.
it's way too convenient for people, which is why we're fat.
Yeah. Well, technically I'm overweight.
Are you?
Like if you look at the scale, I think that you might be too.
Which is
the scale for that is absolutely crazy.
I'm getting close, but I'm not fully there.
I don't think drive-thrus are weird, but I do think that they're a little too convenient.
I got to lose some weight now. You're making me self-conscious.
Me too. We all got to lose weight. We're American and we're fat and we eat food. Fast food.
This country,
drive-thrus.
This country.
That's the podcast. We never said what podcast it is, by the way. It's podcast 119.
That's the second straight one where we've done that. We didn't say the podcast in the last one either.
Well, now we did.
But now we did.
Go buy tickets to our live show. It's on our website. You can get them pretty much anywhere on any of our social media platforms. White Eagle Hall, Jersey City, New Jersey, March 13th, $25 tickets. Big show.
We got some exciting guests coming up, so stay tuned.
Oh my God. Yeah. Next week's podcast is going to be a big one.
Oh, it's going to be awesome. And then the one after that should also be pretty big.
It should be if it's locked in. He didn't answer me today. But
okay, it might be the one after that too. I don't know. But member shout outs, Julia Kern, Abby, Penguins
Tom Flynn,
06, Tom Flynn,
Coke Stroops,
which is, what's his name? What's the name?
Christian,
yes. Phil the Thrill and Unknown.
And Unknown.
We'll never know who Unknown is.
Maybe we will one day. Shout out to you guys for watching the podcast. Hey, throw a like and a comment on the video. We never say that.
We never do. We don't do a lot of things.
Somebody bought merch today.
I know. I saw that. Yes. You know why? Because I tagged it in one of the shorts. Good. I think that's why. That's always the signal for the end of the podcast.
See you later.